Hi, beautiful meditators. It's great to see you today. Hope you had a great weekend. Just to deepen past the last place we're at in terms of being the observer awareness. This point of observer is literally that you are being aware of what's happening. I described it to a client this morning that we've all had this experience of having a heartbreak and then noticing that we are in heartbreak. So we can be in heartbreak or we can notice we are in heartbreak. The more we notice something and realize that that is occurring, but it is not me, that is the observer or point of awareness. And that is actually one of the biggest keys to dismantling the ego, because the ego thinks it is all to you. He broke your heart. She's mean. You're not enough. And this can be a pivotal turn for us meditators who are ready to give up our baggage and our wounding, step into who we are. But it's a day-to-day, moment-to-moment awareness because our subconscious and our neural pathways are deeply trained to fight, flight, freeze. And so to undo that takes a very strong awareness of the observer. And like I talked about last time, to me, the observer or place of awareness comes into my heart. As you gently close your eyes, let your breath and mind become one. Allow your body to become still. Just be still and breathe. Slow breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Practice some of those counting pranayama breathings. So take an exhale with me right now. And then inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath right at the top of the crown chakra. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it for the count of 2. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding the breath. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping a rhythm of breath, slow and easy, calm and fluid, deep and relaxed. Holding the breath from the base of the spine up to the very top of the head, and exhaling, letting it go. There are lots of reasons we meditate. Meditation is like the bridge between having a normal human existence and that having more what's called a spiritual existence. The reason we walk across the bridge is often because we do the human existence and we all know we suffer. There's a lot of pain in this human experience. Now, walking across the bridge to the spiritual experience, we don't have any other choices. There's no other bridges out of this pit hole. But walking across the bridge is the first step to develop deep awareness to our patterns. As we're walking across the bridge, one of the patterns we're working on is deep observation. To notice what our minds do, to notice what our body does, to notice what our breath does. And breathe. Unplugging from those deep cellular patterns is absolutely crucial for us living a happy life. Because those deep patterns that are run by the ego, they're not right or wrong. It's patterns. They keep us stuck in a story. As your breath gets deeper, your breath gets slower, imagine now that you're standing on the island called human experience. You're diving in the emotions of grief or anger, sadness or worry or fear, whatever you do. As you breathe deeper and slower, calmer and easier, you're walking across the bridge to the mainland called spiritual experience. There's a lot of bliss, a lot of ease, and a lot of comfort. A lot of flow, a lot of expansion, and a lot of knowing your truth. As you breathe and walk across this bridge, simply notice yourself. Start to develop awareness patterns. What do you notice? If there was almost like a computer chip on top of your head that could tell you what your thoughts and emotions are, what would they say? In this next part of the meditation, we're going to deepen the awareness, and then we're going to take it into our day. On your next breath, imagine, sense, see, or feel you're taking your focus into the awareness zone. Behind your eyes, there's likely a black screen. See that screen as the place of the infinite field. The field with all possibilities. And just breathe here. This is all potential, all possibilities. Everything is here. Slow, deep breaths. As you sit in the black screen of infinite possibilities, infinite potential, there's an awareness that you come from this field. Breathe. And when you're in this field, there's a heightened awareness of your emotional body. There's a heightened awareness of how you respond and think and act and be. And just breathe. Imagine sinking deeper into this field and observing yourself. What do you see? Breathe with your breath. Good. Deeper, slower breaths. Observing. This place is a field of awareness. You are not the sadness, you are not the anger, you are not the thoughts. You're not what you look like, you're not your clothes. You're not your job, you're not your marriage. You're the awareness. Just sink in here as you breathe. As you continue to sink into awareness, now imagine yourself following yourself around. What's it like when you drive to work? Who are you? Get in the place of awareness. What do you notice? Maybe there's some anxiety or anger or excitement or frustration. Stay in the version of the person who is aware. Can you sit in this field and just see it? Can you breathe and observe it? What do you notice as you do this? Keep breathing. Good. And now imagine that you are at work, or at school, or whatever your routine is. And again, from the field, you're watching yourself. And maybe you're entering a phase of excitement at your job, or fear, overwhelmment, whatever the emotion is. And you see it. And you be aware of it. And you observe it. What you are doing right now in this mode of observation or awareness is actually a pivotal part to healing. You have a deeper awareness and observation of you that you can see the parts of you that are what we call your shadow or subpersonalities. So they don't have to run you and fight, flight, freeze. The truth of who you are when you come into this physical body and when you leave this physical body is the point you're in now, which is of just pure awareness. Like you're at the bottom of an ocean in the zone of awareness. Just keep breathing. Now, as you stay here in this place of awareness, keep the breath going and notice how it feels. Can you notice the ease with which this is occurring? Can you notice the gentleness in your body? And can you soften more? As you do this, sink deeper into your breath. Now again, you will be encouraged to stay here much longer. It's just like a taster of what it's like. You feel you salivating. Oh, I want to observe all day. Stay here longer and observe yourself in your relationship. When you eat meals, when you feel rushed, just notice. There is an observer, an awareness part of you. As you're waking this up, this is the pathway that's led us spirituality. It's like the bridge to a deeper level of consciousness. It's what unhooks you from the ego state, which is so stuck and make you right or wrong. Finding yourself. Observe. Now, your homework today is to keep practicing this activity all day. It's super fun, it's super empowering. I give myself permission to be aware. Have a beautiful, fabulous, enjoyable day. Namaste.